Did you know that you can grow joyfully based on the six kingdom parables mentioned in Matthew chapter 13? Kingdom parables offers great advice how to grow joyfully. Pay attention to these parables and it will teach you how to do it. You know why I like these parables? Is because I like the law of the least effort. Small actions produce more than significant returns. Another reason why I like these parables is because you don't feel the pain of a sacrifice because you are pursuing your heart's desire, a meaning in life. Sacrifice is filled with joy because you are coming one step closer to your goal. In this video, you are going to discover a success template based on the kingdom parables. I am Father Feroz Fernandez. Thank you for being part of this channel, and I welcome those of you who are watching my videos for the first time. I invite you to hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell. Stay with me and we will reflect on Sunday readings. The parables of the mustard seed and yeast are regarded as growth parables. These parables emphasizes God's action, small and insignificant, yet it produces amazing results. Nowadays, we call it like work smart, not just hard. These parables are offering us a template for success. So pay attention to your small actions, it matters. So don't quit on things that are small and random, unassuming, because God is going to turn them into something marvelous. Your small actions matters because these actions will produce desired positive change in the world. Continue doing your small positive actions and you will discover the kingdom in your lives. These kingdom parables give us a snapshot to understand God's ways, to grow joyfully and celebrate life. If you stumble on a hidden treasure or you discover something priceless, how are you going to respond? The parables of the hidden treasure and the pearl sparks a joy of discovery, commitment and action. No wonder the hidden treasure, the discovery of hidden treasure demands a secret and a very joyful response. There is no hesitation. It's an immediate action towards commitment to own the prized possession. What did you miss in this parable? You see, there is no mention of sacrifice. There is no wastage of time. The decision is quick, immediate. Buy the field, buy the pearl. Now you'll just pause and ask me, how will I know that I am getting it right? You will know it because your decision is based on joy, not duty. Duty is annoying. When you are basing your decisions on joy, it is exciting and it will strike a chord with your passion in life. Now, just be careful. I'm not advising you to apply the lessons of these parables when you go for shopping for material stuff. Just take care, okay? We're not talking about material stuff. My priest friend Peter Raposo once told me, when you discover a great friend, it's like finding a pearl of great value. You have to spend time with him, he said. If you do not spend time with your precious friend, you will never discover true friendship. And when I reflect on this, I tell my friends, when we call Jesus our friend, we have to spend time chatting with him. It is not a waste of time. It is not sacrifice. It's just that you cherish friendship with Jesus. The parables of the mustard seed and yeast will allow you to discover those small things that produces amazing results. The parable of the hidden treasure and pearl will allow you to discover what really matters. But you need the tools how to discern and choose what are the small things that matters and what is the hidden treasure that you have stumbled on. The parable of the weeds and the parable of the net provides you these tools. It allows you to be patient so that the weeds can grow along with the wheat, and when you cast a net along with the good fish, you also get the bad fish. But you sort out the bad first and you harvest the good. And that is something you need these tools. These parables give you the tools to discern and to choose what is good from what is evil, and to be patient so that it can be harvested. The kingdom parables speaks differently to the crowds and to the disciples. The crowd is searching for a treasure, while the disciples have already found pearl of great value, Jesus the Son of God. If you are searching, the kingdom parable will encourage you to grow from seemingly insignificant to invincible or unimaginable. If you are a disciple of Christ, the kingdom parables will allow you to commit joyfully and serve with skill, blending the old with the new. Thank you for staying with me, watching the entire video. And once again, if you are new here or if you have not subscribed, I invite you to hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, write your comments, watch out my other videos, and we'll meet again in the next video. Thank you and blessing. And those of you who have been watching me as being part of my subscribers, it's a big blessing. Thank you for being a subscriber.